Hi everyone, hope you're well. This is CoinsKid. Just going on to Fartboy. Once again, thank you for your support, okay? Big of the CoinsKid crew. So Fartboy is our community takeover coin. We rescued this coin a few weeks ago. For anyone that's been living in a rock, we've been doing really well on this particular project. Now, full transparency, I've not sold a single Fartboy token. I have actually accumulated a few more Fartboy tokens this morning because of a buyback zone on the God Candle backtest, okay? So I'll go through that with you, but there may be a reversal pattern that's forming right now on Fartboy, and if we do begin to break to the upside, and obviously we're seeing the bottom in a lot of these projects, the likes of Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, so on and so forth. If we have seen the bottom, this is exactly where Fartboy should go crazy, okay? So I'm going to look at that with you in a moment, but for me, I'm just relaxed. I'm not panicking, and this is what happens in this market. As the market starts to come down, people begin to panic and they begin to sell, okay? But obviously at some point we will enter a bear market in this market. Don't be disillusioned. At that time I will relay that message to you, but I don't necessarily think that time's now, okay? I do think it's coming this year, and I do think between now and then, I do think there's lots of opportunity in this market, and one of the opportunities I'm looking at with yourselves is Fartboy. So I actually think there's more appreciation in Fartboy going forward from this moment right now than there is for the likes of Bitcoin and XRP, and this is why I'm not taking full exposure to Fartboy, but I'm accumulating a little bit more Fartboy at the lows here, okay? And I'll go through that with you in today's video. So for me, Bitcoin, really simple. I think what we've got here is some kind of expanded flat correction. If I go to the daily time frame, I think we peaked here in December, okay, with the bearish divergence. You've got high there, lower high, high, and what you've done, you've come in for some kind of A, B, and right now you're in a C wave, which is coming down, okay? And obviously C waves get nasty, but what I tend to look for in a C wave is 3 waves: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I think we're very close, if not bottom already, because obviously C waves can consist of 3 waves, you're fully aware. So going forward, to validate, okay, we broke out is really simple. XRP holds a low from which it's come, takes out that high, 109k, and boom, you're off to the races in that another push up for Bitcoin. And all it was is a shakeout in this time frame here, okay, in the crypto market, some kind of A, B, C, before continuation. Absolutely possible. This is why, typically what we see, and there's no bias here. If I move to the left, if you look at the daily time frame, rug pull, okay, very quickly, move to the daily time frame, rug pull very quickly like this, and we don't necessarily see it yet. So that's the structure I'm looking for. It's really simple, and this is why I don't necessarily think this bull market is over. A lot of people say, oh, moon tar, bull tar, whatever, but typically if this is your top, you get a very quick rug pull, okay? So I'm looking for the confirmation within the structure within itself. So at the minute there's no bias, but what I'm looking at is we've just simply been going through a correction since December, okay? The high that we've made in January is actually a bull trap. It's a B wave high. Equally on the XRP chart, look at this. So just there, this is your A wave down, your B wave high into January, which is your B wave bull trap. Right now in the C wave coming down. Oh no, it's going to zero, but it's just a correction in a range, basically, of impulsive, corrective, sideways consolidation before the next leg up. So in theory, if my analysis is correct and we are still in this bull market, which I think is very likely over the next few months, then Fartboy could be one of the best things I've ever given you. So let's take a look at the Fartboy chart in a moment, but I just want to reassure you that, what happens in this space with people new to the space or whatever, Bitcoin comes up, starts to slow down, corrections slow down, look at that, 2.1%. The volatility is huge in altcoins, and that's exactly what you're seeing. You're seeing big massive corrections last week. Trump 29%, Ton 18%, we've got Wild just there 31%, we've got AVAX 19%, Bitcoin 2.1%. So for me at the moment anyway, Bitcoin is less volatile, but this is the time where you will see this volatility in the altcoins where they go absolutely berserk, because this is at the exact point we are in this cycle. So obviously I'm looking for invalidation. The invalidation, really simple, the rug pull in Bitcoin. You see the rug pull in Bitcoin, the price structure where it breaks down within like 30-40% within a week, boom, it's over, okay? And that's it. And I just don't see it yet. So a lot of people say I'm too biased, Moonboy, whatever, but I'm looking at this opportunity as this pullback and this drawdown is just a correction within a bull market. It's basically a bear trap, and we're used to it. If we take a look at Bitcoin on the way up here, let's go back on the daily time frame. For anyone that's been paying attention for these past few years, we're actually nailing this for Bitcoin. So on the way up here, so this is the bottom of the bear, okay? You come up like this, boom, big ABC zigzag correction. On the way up, look at this, you have these big pulses, then these big pullbacks of Bitcoin, okay? But each one wasn't the start of a bear market. It was only when you rug pulled like this in a matter of weeks, look at that. That was the start of a major crash and correction, okay, for Bitcoin. We just don't see it yet. So at some point it will happen, but if you look at these drawdowns along the way, this one was roughly 21%. Then this was a big one. I remember this was 31%. And then you've got this one as well. You're coming up, oh no, it's gone to zero. It's a bear market, 26%. Then as you begin to top, the volatility is basically whining. You've got 15%, and then boom, all of a sudden over a few weeks, how long was that? You're looking at 34 days, which is roughly a month, you'd come down a whopping 54%. That was the beginning of the end of a macro correction right there. So there's an impulsive wave for Bitcoin. If you see something like this in the future, you're in a macro correction, because look, this was the same here, the top of this bull run. Along the way here, look at that, massive corrections, 33%. Look at this correction here, whopping 41%. And just here, we've got 38%. Then just here, right before you go vertical, 28%. And even as you're going vertical, Bitcoin pulls back. We've got another one right before the tippy top of around about 22%. So this is where I think we are, we're at this volatility move here for Bitcoin. We're coming back down. I don't see anything overly concerning here for Bitcoin. If we was to see something like this come up and then boom, yeah, okay, the retracement is where, we're getting a guaranteed confirmation of the bear right there. We're in a bear market. It really was simple. So in a minute, I completely understand why people are scared and fearful. But for me, Bitcoin is not showing me that it's in a bear market. If anything, from here, we've got 1 into a 2, into a 3, into an expanded fat 4, and we've got another leg to the upside here. The verticalness in this market is about to begin. This is why I'm accumulating Fartboy and many altcoins and not selling them, which is what people tend to do in these downtrends. They begin to sell because the fear creeps in, because they're dumb money, basically. So I've always taught you in this channel, be smart money, don't be dumb money. So let's take a look at the Fartboy token right now and see what's going on, and see if there's any structure that we can spot that's spelling reversal. Let's take a look at the chart right now for Fartboy, okay? So looking at Fartboy in a 15-minute time frame, there's a nice little buyback zone here posted in the CoinsKid crew Discord this morning. If you are looking for, TA and real-time updates and just to be part of the Fartboy community, definitely get involved in the Discord. It's absolutely blowing up right there. The link's in the video description. So what we've got is this ascending level of support, basically, into resistance of an ascending triangle, like I've always taught you, break on the 3rd point resistance. And what's happened here, we've ran into this psychological level of 50 million market cap, and then we've got these overlapping corrective waves coming back like this, okay? Possibly some kind of 5-wave move to the downside, which is an A, B, C, D, E correction like this. A, B, C, D, E-wave correction that's bottomed on this previous level of resistance and support, and right now we're looking for a reversal pattern in the current time frame where you're making a series of high lows like you did here, boom 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 boom, into the resistance, okay, 1 2 3, you've got some kind of 1 into a 2, pull back into a 3. At that point we break out, okay, you hit where you were there, and you're looking for your next leg up to the upside to roughly the 100 million market cap. So the correction may actually be over for Fartboy, okay, but what we need to see going forward is a break of resistance like we did there, and like we potentially going to here. So from left to right, we need to see some kind of reversal pattern going forward where we don't break down below that pivot low. Okay, so possibly A, B, C, D, E, back down, reversal pattern like this, breakout, boom, see you later. That will be the next psychological level for me, 100 million market cap for this particular project. And if it does start to do that, then I think it's going to catch the eyeballs of many exchanges. It will just list it naturally anyway. Okay, so stay tuned for that. But we are working with Blowfin right now to try and get it listed as quickly as possible as an exclusive listing for the CoinsKid crew right there. So stay tuned for that. And I just don't want it listed on any of those dodgy exchanges where they can manipulate the price here, because this to me is an organic meme coin. We've picked it out the trenches. I've gone through this with you. This is why I picked it, because here the developer rug pulled it. I've gone through that with you. He basically sent loads of tokens to multiple addresses, and as a liquidity coming to the market, he sold them all and rug pulled the community right there. So we picked it up at the depths right down here, around about 8.7k market cap a couple of weeks ago, and right now we're in a massive amount of profit. And this is why I'm not selling. Okay, I'm not selling my Fartboy. I'm accumulating on these ranges and these pullbacks because I don't necessarily think the bear market's here yet. And a lot of people say I'm bull tarred, whatever, but I just need to see a little bit more structural data from Bitcoin, to say the bear market's here. So I'm looking at sideways compression pattern breakout, fell back to this neckline support, beautiful. If we can create another sideways compression here, some kind of reversal pattern, then we should begin to break out. And I think the next level, once we see these highs taken out and this resistance of 50 million market cap, I think we could tag that 100 million quite quickly. So from here right now, this buyback zone that we posted to the CoinsKid crew this morning in the Discord, and again, this is why you have to get involved in Discord. It's an amazing community, lots of ideas, TA flowing. If you're looking for more information on Fartboy, even how to buy it and things like that, then definitely get involved in the Discord. But from there, that buyback zone, if it gets to there, it's a whopping 525%. I don't think Bitcoin's going to do that, and this is why at this part of the market, I actually think obviously the volatility is in the altcoins, but the big upside is why that volatility is there, okay, which we always see in every single cycle. So stay tuned. I'll keep you updated as best I can. Obviously, if it breaks now, I'll reveal more buyback zones to you, but at the moment, I'm going to get the benefit of doubt. I still think in this bull market, I think we've had this beautiful breakout, accumulation, looking to break out to the upside. The next big milestone, psychological level, for me, provided we can maintain this high level support, is 100 million market cap for this particular project. Hope you enjoyed that update. Stay healthy, stay strong, stay tuned. Take care, everyone. Back to an update on Fartboy. Bye bye.